Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Lennox Lewis is not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk. Evander Holyfield so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 41 wins, including 32 by way of knockout and 2 defeats, fighting out of West Ham, Lennox Lewis. His adversary. His professional record consists of 43 wins, with 28 knockouts and 10 defeats. Fighting out of Atlanta, Evander, the Real Deal Holyfield.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. A battering ram of a hook by Evander Holyfield. How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, when you put your kids to sleep, You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. A well-placed left hand up top. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Back to the body. Solid left hand to the head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And he just holds on there. Comes across with a hook up top. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Little head hunting with the left. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Tall guy versus short guy here tonight in front of us. Teddy, why does it seem so hard sometimes that some tall fighters don't necessarily fight tall?
Because, Joe, it takes great discipline to stay on the outside. You look at him and say, hey, you're tall. I wish I was tall like that. But now it takes restraint, control to stay in those quarters and make sure you don't give in and allow the shorter guy to get close.
Final 10 seconds. Fine looking right hand by Lewis. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Move that body. You need to move that body. Don't doubt yourself. You still win this one.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Well done, Holyfield, left hand. Evander Holyfield snapping out that jab. Very accurate with the overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Little double jab to the head. Hooking to the body. Holyfield's off mark all night long, and Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
Obviously, so many career highlights in the career of Lennox Lewis as we watch him in action here tonight. But one of the things he's most proud of is that he was able to face and beat all the heavyweights of his generation, including getting Mike Tyson at the end of Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson.
You know, you use the word proud, and I think that that's so important here. We look at the right hand of Lennox. We look at the size of Lennox, but the pride, that legacy you talked about, he brings that into the ring. That makes him strong.
Come on, kid, Buster.
Good right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Lewis is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Nice, nice.
Evander Holyfield's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing many.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Keep your distance, all right? Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up on your punches. I want to see some combos.
And round number 3 is underway. Lewis is nailed by a huge hook.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lewis. Lewis has got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
It's okay, let's go.
How about that exchange? Well-targeted left hand by Lewis. He has his target. He lands a straight right. "90 seconds to go here in this round." Well, it has been clearly defined in the career of Lennox Lewis. If you can get to the chin, you may be able to take down the man.
Oh, it has happened to Lennox Lewis, but the most important thing is before you can get to his chin, you have to go through a very dangerous neighborhood. A neighborhood where a right hand lives.
There's the combo to the body.
Shake it off.
How about that left hand? Solid right by Lennox Lewis. Lewis is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Yeah, good work.
He snaps a jab. Last 10 seconds.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Jab, jab, and throw.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Don't worry. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see.
Lewis is up on Teddy's scorecard 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward. Scored well up top. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Cover up, cover up.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Halfway through round number 4.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Good flush shot upstairs. Holyfield's wanting the counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought.
There it is! Picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holyfield's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight.
You're doing great.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Much better. Much better. That was...
Round number 5 has arrived. Holyfield's got to find a way to survive and maybe even do more than that. He was knocked down in the last round, and here, you know, all eyes are on his status here to start this round.
Well, Joe, don't put too much on his plate in this kind of situation. Right now, surviving would be enough. He can worry about winning later on.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand.
You're not focusing.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Stay on the outside.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Hook off the jab. You got this one.
Evander Holyfield's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Not able to land the headshot. Evander Holyfield's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Hey, keep your hands up. Listen, I don't want to see you against the rope. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. That's it. You heard him. Keep on it.
Throw the punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Relax.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here.
Left and right. Left and right.
Jump on him.
Lennox Lewis really loves throwing the jab, and you can see it here.
Watch that.
Wow! He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that.
By way of knockouts, your winner, Lennox Lewis.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.